Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's kick off Christmas Day in a big way, right? I mean, it might be Christmas wherever you are around the world. If you celebrate it, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate it, that's cool. But guess what? Moves are being made in the night. A whopping 1.176 billion XRP have been wired by Ripple, on-demand liquidity venues and leading exchanges. Big moves are coming. Big, monstrous moves are coming. This is not a coincidence. This has been happening a lot in the last 7 days. And once again, even more. So data shared by Whale Alert blockchain tracking service shows that over the last 20 hours, a jaw-dropping amount of Ripple affiliated XRP has been shifted by multiple players in the crypto space. These include Ripple Tech Monster, several of its on-demand liquidity corridors, and popular exchanges like Binance. 1.18 billion XRP shifted in massive lumps. So what is going on? And why? Like, there's been 23 transactions, right? And among the other participants who sent and received XRP are Binance, who shifted over 120 million XRP, custodial service BitGo, acquired by Galaxy Digital this year, FTX exchanges, Kraken, and South Korean platform BitHum. This is really incredible to see, right? I mean, that's a lot of XRP. So what is going on, right? So I believe this is all to do with its on-demand liquidity platform that is being launched. And so Ripple is getting ready. And I think they're getting ready to make some big, gigantic moves into the market. So its on-demand liquidity solution and the new software that will be launching, its new system that will be launching, like, they're getting ready, right? I think that, like, there's no denying, that amount of XRP, how fast everything is moving. There's like I said, huge amounts of it moving at the moment, and I think it's really exciting what January has to bring. Now, Hinman's calendar, FOIA update. So, request for Hinman's calendar was initially denied by the SEC, claiming that the calendar was created by staff for their personal use and convenience, and thus not agency records subject to the FOIA. That's what they're appealing. They're saying that his calendar has got nothing to do with, with this case, and that's a personal thing. Now, I don't know about you, but before I run my own businesses, I had a work calendar. It's not a calendar. Like, individuals don't have calendars, right? When you have a calendar, you have it for work purposes, to schedule out your meetings. Like, I have multiple calendars for the different businesses, and if a staff member of mine has something in their work calendar, well, you best believe it's for work reasons, right? So I don't know how the SEC thinks that they can get away with this. So it's going to be really interesting to see all of this unpack and unfold. Now, if you are new, right? If you're new to Ripple, if you're new to XRP, right? It might be a Christmas lunch, Christmas dinner, wherever you are around the world, somebody told you to research into XRP. Well, congratulations for coming onto this channel. I really appreciate you. I do 10 to 12 minute videos where we talk about some of the things that I'm looking into in the market to save you 2 to 3 hours a day. Now, I do encourage you though to start with ripple.com. Go through the entire website, read the white paper, and just in general get a very good understanding about what XRP and Ripple does. And XRP being the blockchain and Ripple being the company. So don't get the two confused. It is a decentralized infrastructure, modernized messaging, liquidity solutions. There is so much going on, so much for you to learn, right? I mean, it's going to take you some time. It's not going to be easy. And there's going to be a lot of conflicting information out there in the marketplace, where your job is to go through everyone, myself, other channels that talk about it, your own research, white papers, and just get a general feeling, and then make up your own mind. Because guess what? Only you can decide. No one can decide for you. Now, the XRP price undergoes significant fade to greedy bulls. Now, I did mention this yesterday, right? So don't say I didn't tell you so. We were sitting at $1, and I said that we could definitely see a 10% decrease, that we could definitely see us go back into a 90 cents flat, and we went to 89.64. So we went to 89 cents 64, and I knew that this was coming, right? Because it was too good to be true that we would hit the $1 resistance and then just simply smash through it. But we hit the moving average 50 and then we bounced off, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, about what's going on. But see, this pattern here, like I just knew that there was more down to come before we would go up, and then we'll talk about that and what we do. Now, I like what Crypto Bull has done here, saying the most bullish charts in all of crypto right now. There are two scenarios I'm expecting. We are on our way to a new all-time high right now, or two, we go to $1.25 before correcting and then shooting to the $10 mark. So what he's talking about is we go and touch this $1.25 line, then we go back down, correct ourselves, and then we're off. One of the two scenarios at the moment, and we'll talk about which one I think is more likely at the moment. If you zoom out and look at the future and what that holds and what that looks like, well then the future does look bright, but we still have just a little bit to go of consolidation before we really kick off this party in a very big way from January onwards. And so double digits, going to double digits, we'll talk about that, how that looks and what can happen. But wave 3 will probably take us to around $4.50 to $5.50, and then we will have a retrace and then go into double digits. But we'll break that down in a little bit. But let's have a look in Atani what the indicators are saying. Now, as we begin to look at the indicators, what we're looking for here in particular is when you look on the daily, you can see on the moving average 50, as soon as it touched the moving average 50, it went all the way down, right? And it'll be interesting by the time the video goes live. Obviously, today in particular, I'm making the video a little bit earlier than usual, being Christmas Day. The afternoon and night is very, very busy with my family. That we're celebrating Christmas together. But we've had a low of 89 cents, 6.4. We've had a high of 99 cents, 6.6. And at the moment, we're sitting at 91 cents. We did touch 90 cents right at the time that I was making this. But I did mention that we could see 90 cents and that there could be an order that you could place for that. And I was right. And it was purely just looking at the charts and looking what's going on. But we were outside the Bollinger Band. We're now back inside the Bollinger Band on the hour. When we look at the 4 hour, you can see that we're just on the edge of the Bollinger Band. We can see that we're bearish on both the 1 hour and the 4 hour. But when you look at the 12 hour, bullish, we were into the overbought. We're now back into normal RSI territory. And RSI sitting towards the middle at the moment on the daily. But you can see that we are inside the Bollinger Band, touched the moving average 50 and then came back down. And so from here, what happens and what does that look like moving forward? Let's jump in and have a look at some drawings. Now, the question might be on your mind, how did I know that we were going to go and touch 90 cents? Well, 90 cents at the moment holds as the weekly support level. And so when I saw that we were touching $1 and looking at the volume that we were getting on it, I realized that we were going to touch $1 and then we were going to come back straight down. And the next logical step to go down to is that weekly support level. And it touched beautifully, right? It hit 89 cents and then we're possibly off again. So congratulations if you did put in a buy order at that 90 cents, because I think obviously you got yourself like an 8 or 9% or 10% discount if you timed it perfectly. And this is where we're talking about patience, right? So now we need to have a look to see that it holds the 90 cent support. And if it does hold the 90 cent support, then we will go back and retest the $1 support and then have a look to see how we go there. But once we do that, then we're off, right? So once we do that, we'll go above $1.30, consolidate above $1.30, and begin the journey to move towards breaking that previous all-time high. And I believe we will break the previous all-time high with or without the SEC case. But at the moment, we are sitting in this window. And once we break out of here, then we're off into, breaking the previous all-time high. So right now, what can happen, right? So we touched 90. We've coming back. We probably touched 95, come back again, and then we go off. So that there looks like a reasonable scenario that we could be playing before we start to move towards $1.30 and consolidating above $1.30. So right now, this is the resistance levels that we're working with. Once we break out of here, we're going towards $1.30 and to consolidate above $1.30. They're the next major resistance points. So strong resistance at $1.30, strong resistance at $1.90, and then we go off towards target number 1 being 270. Then go towards 380, consolidate a little bit before we move into the $4.50 to $5 range, and then we start to move into double-digit territory, where $16 is absolutely not out of the question, and then we get that magical settlement or win in 2022 and then we really start to see things pop off in a very big way. But if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one. And for all of you celebrating, Merry Christmas.